Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video and of course a brand new review. Today we're taking a look at a clean pair of sneakers. Of course, before we jump into them, make sure you're subscribed. You get to hang out with me on a regular basis. We're pushing out some really cool reviews over here on the channel, so make sure you hang around for that. But let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into it. Today we have the Jordan 1 Low Astrograbber. Here is the box. Let me tell you, a pretty nice looking box. You have pretty much blacked out with the gold Jumpman logo, but yeah, cracking them open, we have, oh, these are so clean, the Jordan 1 Low Astrograbber. These were a little bit different in terms of how they released. So Size, which is a UK sneaker store, and they kind of raffled them off on the 31st of July, which is obviously how I got my pair. However, they don't properly release, meaning they, like a global release, until August the 15th. So that's when you can expect to get your hands on, of course, if you haven't got them already through Size. These released alongside another colorway, which was called the Night Track, and that was kind of a metallic and red color, but I definitely preferred these. They just look so clean. Basically, we are in dunk season right now, and I thought it would be a little bit interesting to kind of go over the main differences between, the dunk and the Jordan 1 Low. I don't think this is a particularly new question, and of course there is some differences, or there's quite a few differences between these two shoes right here, but for the price that dunks are going right now, it seems like, for something that's so similar to the Jordan 1, I mean, are you kind of wasting your money, or are these something you should be looking into getting? So this specific one is inspired by the Astrograbber Turf shoe. I mean, you can see the kind of colors definitely line up with this, but this specific one I feel like is kind of a notch above. I mean, I really like the materials on it, and I think you're getting a lot for your money in terms of the $100 that this costs at retail. Similar to that what you find on a pair of dunks, it's, it seems like a pretty good deal for the price tag. Now, of course, if we're talking resale, this is going for like $300-400, and this is probably sticking around that retail price. So let's jump into some of the specific materials that this has. So pretty much you're getting that same Jordan 1 construction that you find on, the most popular Jordan sneaker there is. Except for this one obviously is a low construction, and on this particular model, you are getting some really nice tumbled leather on the toe box, and of course has that same perforated punch holes all around in kind of the same layout. Now for the mudguard, you're getting a really thick and nice feeling kind of grayish suede material, which of course extends up into this portion which holds the front part of the laces. Laces come in a really nice sail color and are held down to the tongue by this little embroidered patch which says 23. Now the tongue comes back in that kind of gray or like oatmeal kind of color. And it has a black Jumpman logo embroidered right in the face of that tongue. Now the tongue is detached, however it is pretty well padded and it's quite a large tongue, so it definitely feels pretty comfortable when you're wearing it. As for the medial and lateral portions of this sneaker, the base layer is this kind of canvas material, again in that sail color. And over the top of that, you're getting, again, that tumbled leather for that Nike swoosh, which comes in all black. Now moving to the back of the sneaker, you're getting a white tumbled leather heel counter, and you have the embroidered Jordan Wings logo, which is, yeah, embroidered in white. So it kind of blends in really nicely at the back. This to me is just a really clean sneaker, which I think is really, really nice for summer. I think that sail mixed with the white and the black just looks so cool together. So the midsole is the same as any other Jordan 1, which of course is rock solid. And moving over to the outsole, you have the exact same traction pattern, which extends to all Jordan 1s as well as the Dunks. These are identical, and this one does come in an all black, which I think matches up or lines up very well with the rest of the sneaker. So really what we're talking about here is probably one of my favorite colorways, definitely one of my favorite colorways of a Jordan 1 low, and I'm really happy I managed to grab this specific colorway because I definitely prefer it to that kind of metallic one or metallic in red that released alongside it. Now if we're really trying to compare these two, I mean, what it comes down to is it looks very similar, but there are quite a few differences. For starters, I kind of feel like a Dunk is a little bit more comfortable. The padding around the ankle area is definitely top notch in comparison to this one. There's a little bit, you know, they don't put that much padding and it definitely feels a little bit more solid. This feels a little bit more softer. And of course that's down to this really nice leather that they have, especially on this particular one. However, if you're strictly going for looks, you really want to get your hand on a pair of Dunks, I feel like you can find a cheaper option in the Jordan 1. Now you are going to make a few sacrifices. Is it $200-300 more in terms of the difference? I mean, that's something that you personally are going to have to be the judge on. If I had to pick one for retail, I mean, I'd probably go with a Dunk just because of the fact it's a little bit more comfortable. I mean, I'd have to pick a really cool colorway, but I mean, in terms of resale, I'm taking a Jordan 1 low anytime. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for the Jordan 1 low in the Astrograbber colorway. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I will catch you in the next video, but until then.